Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Emerald. In the last episode, we had gone back to the Trick House, and we took on a couple more challenges. I believe there is one left for us to do, but we are not able to access that quite yet. So today we're going to be going to Evergreen City because we have all 8 badges. Yeah, and I'm not sure there's like too much for us to do. I mean, there's a few side things for us to do. But, yeah, I don't think there's really that much for us to do right now. So we're just gonna go to the Pokemon League. We're just gonna go challenge them. We do have Doug with us still. And I will be putting on a Repel. Just so that way we're not bothered by any Pokemon as we surf down. Because for whatever reason, the Pokemon leveling in the water routes can be really weird. Because sometimes they're like level 7, sometimes they're like level 40. And it just doesn't make much sense to me. We do have some, like, various little areas. A small island full of, fishermen. Because we were, like, what, down here? I don't really know what to expect, so, you know what, let's go talk to some people. Well, hey, this is a match between a Pokemon fan and a fishing buff. We're just gonna battle some trainers on our way to, Evergreen City. Alright, we've got Fisherman Roger, and he sent out a Magikarp, level 15. Okay. I guess we'll just use Giga Drain. Honestly, we'll probably just use Body Slam. That'd probably be better, because he's a level 15 Magikarp, so they probably wouldn't be able to put up a fight against a Pokemon over twice its level. Another Magikarp, okay. Some of these trainers have some very interesting teams. Oh, wait, this is a level 25 Magikarp. Still dies in one hit. And then a Gyarados. Here we go. We've the evolved form of Magikarp. Oh, and it's got Intimidate. Okay, well, I guess we'll use Giga Drain, because that's going to be... Twister's a Dragon-type move, isn't it? Yeah, so we're not going to be worried about that. Use Giga Drain, because that's a special move, so we're not weakened by Intimidate, but then also, or maybe, you know what? How much does Body Slam do? I don't remember offhand what Trophy stats look like. Yeah, it doesn't really do that much more. Maybe we can get the paralysis off. There we go. Steel Wing? Water resists steel, doesn't it? Yeah. Alright, we got the paralysis off, that's great. Leer. Ooh. Not that it's really going to do anything to us, and then we'll just use Giga Drain, take him down. And that's that. This should give us some decent EXP, right? 16,000, good lord, that's a lot. At least compared to the Magikarp. Alright, lines all tangled, party is over. Are there any Pokemon in our party that really could use some love? We really have not used Lola in like a hot minute. But everyone's like roughly around the same level, so that'll be fine, I suppose. I don't really feel like fighting that guy, because I feel like it's just going to be more Magikarp. I don't really see the need for escaping, or, battling trainers. Although, are we going to need to dive here? And then are we going to be able to cut across? Nope, this is just a random ravine. With absolutely nothing inside of it. Can we use the item finder? Is there like an item down here? No response? Seriously? It's just an empty ravine for funsies. Okay. Alright, so this is not the way to the Pokemon League. We're almost out of repels, which is going to be unfortunate, but it's whatever. Only so much you can do. Probably should have stocked up before I left, but you know, such is life. Okay, so we have got a little slot here. Which looks like we are getting close to Evergrande. Small little island over here. Another trainer. But we're gonna ignore him. Now there was another dive spot over here. I don't know if these really have anything. We can use this to traverse a gap. Maybe there's like an extra item down here? Yes, there is. The Carbos! Yay. Don't think that'll be like exceptionally helpful, but whatever. I'll take it. And I don't really think this goes anywhere. Yeah, no, this is a dead end. Okay. So I think the only thing in this little section here was that Carbos. Yeah, no, there's absolutely nothing. And we lost the repel. We'll surface. And then I'll just use the last repel that we have. I think we have some smaller repels, so I don't think it'll be like that terrible if we don't have super repels. Or max repels, I should say. Okay, so this is just a little side area. Nothing really of note here. So we keep heading along this way, Route 128. This, I believe, is where the, yep. I'm gonna keep heading east from here, and this is how we're going to get to Evergrande. There is the underground caverns, but... You know what? Let's do a double battle here. The sunlight seems to be more harsh in this area. You're looking awfully tough. I wonder if I can win. Alright, we've got two swimmers, Carly and Harrison, Sea King and Tentacruel. Alright, Tentacruel, evolved form of Tentacle, and Sea King, the evolved form of Quiltine. I don't think we've seen a Sea King before, so this will be something. Use Giga Drain, and then, honestly, Lorraine's not a great choice here, so we'll switch out for Delilah, I think. Okay, Supersonic Mist, that's great. Super effective, alright, that should pretty much restore all the HP. Alright, alright. Got hurt by a Wrap. And then we're gonna use Giga Drain one more time, and then I guess we'll just use Strength with the Tentacruel. It's probably... yeah. It's just not worth the turn using Attract or something. Alright. Sea King is down. Wrap still hurts. We'll use Body Slam, and then we'll use Strength. And that just takes down. Alright, cool, cool. I couldn't see very well because of the sun's glare. Ouch, I guess it was impossible to win. Alright. So that's that. Yep, and now we are in Evergrande City. We just have a single giant waterfall blocking our way. And just in time to evade the thing. So Evergrande City is actually quite interesting because it's literally just this Pokemon Center. Evergrande City, the paradise of flowers, the sea, and Pokemon. And like that's literally it. Is there any items? No. But this is quite literally the only thing here. May, you've clawed your way... oh, Scott. May, you've clawed your way up to the face of the Pokemon League. I'm happy for you. You made my cheering worthwhile. May, if you were to become the Pokemon League champion, I'll get in touch with you then. Okay, May, go for greatness. Okay. Let's rest up our Pokemon. Okay. Hope to see you again. The Pokemon League is only a short distance after Victory Road. If you've come this far, what choice do you have but to keep going? Long and harrowing Victory Road. It's like reliving the path one has traveled in life. Believe in your Pokemon and give it your very best. Okay. You know what? I feel like Doug does have a lot of the TM moves, so we should probably keep him in the party. I feel bad relegating Polari to the Pokemon box, but that's just life, I suppose. We'll lead with Chicky here, I guess. And then we'll have Lola in the backup in case we need to have a double battle. Because Chicky, you still have the Amulet Coin, don't you? Yeah. So that'll be good. So yeah. Entering Victory Road. So this is the last challenge before the Pokemon League. So let's just go in. This is Victory Road. We don't have any more repels, which is fine, because, you know, it's probably better that we see Pokemon. We have a Hariyama, which is the evolved form of Makuhita. I can't remember if we've seen one of these guys before. I feel like we have. But yeah, these Pokemon are pretty high level, so... Whirlwind! Okay. Sure. We have a Golbat, which we already have caught one. Alright, so those Golbats are kind of a pain in the butt. Because this is going to be a little bit of a problem, we do want to try and keep ourselves topped off, because I do know there is a mandatory battle at some point, I just don't know where. We do have another trainer battle here, with another wild Pokemon battle, and it's just a Zubat, okay. You know what, I'm gonna lead with Lola, because so far we've seen a Hariyama and Golbat and Zubat, so Psychic is actually going to be helpful here. Until we walk in front of this guy, and he's gonna have, like, a Dark-type Pokemon. I didn't come all this way to lose now, that possibility doesn't exist. Cool trainer Albert. Imagine being a cool trainer and your name is Albert. Yeah, we start with a Magneton, which is not going to be helpful. So this is actually where Chicky would have been great to have. So that's lovely. Oh, Thunder Wave. Let's try a Blaze Kick. Lock on. Ooh. So that means the next move will not miss. Alright. 1 KO, that's great. Some decent XP gains. And a Muck. This is where we want Lola in. I'm realizing now, I have like such bad type coverage. That's okay. Use Psychic. Ooh, narrowly holds on. And it uses Minimize. Okay. I'll use Thunderbolt. Oh, and he's got a full restore. And of course the attack misses. We'll use Psychic again, and of course the attack misses. That did a lot of damage. Not quite half. Oh! Okay, the defense sharply rose. But that's okay, we take it out. Alright. Phenomenal. A lot of EXP, and we defeated Albert. Impossible! I lost? Alright, let's keep everyone topped off. I You know, I feel like I should probably go back and get some more potions, just because I'd hate to run out. You know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go grab some more potions. Since we went to the Pokemon Center, we can just fly right back here to the bottom. So it shouldn't be an issue. So we're just gonna go to Pseudopolis City. Oh, hello. We have a new Pokemon, as I was trying to get back to where we were previously. It's a Lairon. It's the evolved form of, Aaron. Ooh, takedown, that's gonna do recoil damage on it. Okay, well hopefully we can catch this then. We'll use an Ultra Ball. Really? Not even a shake? It's gonna end up getting itself killed. Ultra Ball again? Okay, there we go. So we caught the Lairon. And its data was added to the Pokédex. The Iron Armor Pokemon. When two Lairon meet in the wild, they fight for territory by bashing into each other with their steel bodies. The sound of their collision carries for miles. Alright, we'll give you a nickname. We'll nickname you, I don't know, Larry. Do we already have a Larry? I don't know. Okay. And then I'm gonna top off. I bought, like, enough to top us off to 30, so hopefully that should be enough to last us through, Victory Road. I feel like this is probably the right way to go, but I'm not entirely sure. Okay, so we can't go this way. We have Whismers in here for some reason. You know, I always wonder, how do they generate the Pokemon cries? Like, how do they do that? Like, what is the method to making a Pokemon cry? They just kind of like hit a bunch of switches and like the noise generator, the sound generator, and the chip tune maker. And just call it a day. Alright. July the grew to level 39, that's great. Look at them stats. Not even breaking 80 on any of them. Delcatty is such a good Pokemon. I'm like, you know what? These Zubats are not even worth the PP. Also, did I just make a loop? I think I did. I think I did, in fact, make a loop right there. Alright. Lola grew to level 39. Yeah, this is a loop. What am I doing? I wanna go this way. Alright. Alright. Hopefully we won't get interrupted queerly as much. Hi, May! I bet you're surprised to see me here. I made it all the way here, and it's all thanks to you. May, losing to you that time made me stronger, but I'm not going to lose anymore. I'm going to win for the Pokemon who gave me courage and strength. Okay, here I come. Okay. I didn't realize this was where the thing was. The required battle was. Okay. We've got Trainer Wally would like to battle. He sent out an Altaria. Oh, jeez. Well, first let's start off with a Reflect. Okay, so that boosts our defense. We'll start with a Calm Mind. Boost their special. If I had known, I would have topped off Lola if I knew it was exactly that spot. Dragon Breath. Okay, that didn't do that much, actually. That's gonna be concerning, though. Thunderbolt's not gonna do too much here, because Thunderbolt, unfortunately, deals neutral damage because Altaria is a Dragon type that resists Electric. That did do decent damage, though. I'm getting a little concerned. Can we get a critical hit? It's probably gonna be a Max Astoria. full restore. It'd be great if I could get a paralysis off of this. Okay, that's scary. Yep, just in time. Just in time for the thing to wear off. Okay. If we use Ice Beam, hopefully Lorraine can tank a hit. If we use Ice Beam, that's 4 times... Oh wait, Safeguard, that protects against secondary effects, I think. So that's 4 times damage, so yeah, okay. We're good. We're good, we're clear, we're in the clear. Double boosted Altaria's out of the way. We're gonna switch out to Chicky because Magneton can get absolutely stomped by my firefighting type. Okay. We use Blaze Kick. That one shot's alright, awesome. Beautiful. Gardevoir, you know what? Let's send out Delilah, because she's got Shadow Ball, I think. That should be... It's probably going to be the best outcome here, I think. And it's a male Gardevoir, so we can use Attract. We're going to use Attract. Alright, so hopefully that keeps it from moving. We'll use Flash. And it uses Double Team, that's great. Great start, great start, great start. And the attack missed, of course it did. And it gets to use it again! And, like, now I'm not gonna... And then we get hit with the Future Sight. Okay. And that's probably gonna kill us in one hit. No. Let's use Shadow Ball. Are you serious? 3 actions in a row. And I'm missing every hit. Are you for real? This game's cheating. It did not miss a single... It did not miss a single... And I don't have any checks to Gardevoir now. That was my only check against the Gardevoir. I love that. And I have no way of reducing the evasion. And it just keeps using it, and I'm just gonna keep missing because the RNG is, like, not... Literally, look at this. What am I supposed to do against that? What am I supposed to do against the RNG just not being fair? Like, what am I supposed to do? My attacks aren't landing. And I had 4... Okay. Yeah. I love strategy. I love strategy. Like, genuinely, I don't have anything I can do. Like, I don't even think I can, like, I don't have any... I mean, I guess I have some X accuracies in my bag, probably, but, like, I don't like using those. I'm like, I don't care at this point. I was caught off guard. But then also, it's like, what am I supposed to do here? What am I supposed to do when all of my attacks just miss? You know, all of the critical attacks that I could have had just miss. And we're gonna get hit with Future Sight. And then Doug gets to die. I'm a little annoyed. I will admit, I am actually quite annoyed that I had 4 turns where he won the 50-50. 4 of them. And then I lose, like, the the 80% chance. Yeah, like, that's fair. That was, yeah. Yeah, that was totally fair. Totally fair. I have to fly all the way back. Ugh. Okay, what Pokemon did he lead with? He led with an Altaria, so... Okay, you know what? I'm putting on Max Repels. These Pokemon are annoying me. I'm still probably gonna get hit with them because Lorraine's not the strongest Pokemon in the party. But let's try that one more time. Yeah. You got lucky. You got so lucky, dude. So lucky. Just genuinely, just RNG is just cheating. Alright, you lead with an Altaria, but we have a nice type move, which should pretty much nuke it. We're leading with the Dragon Dance, alright. Hopefully this will at least do enough that it's going to put him in healing range, so he won't actually really be able to do much against the, Okay, no, we're good. Okay. Magneton, yes. We'll switch out to Chicky. And we'll use Blaze Kick. That should take it out in one hit. Okay. Chicky grew to level 41, that's also great. Delilah grew to level 40. Alright, awesome. Good job, Delilah. And now we're going to switch out to our own Gardevoir, and we're just going to stack Calm Minds, and then hopefully it'll be like, it doesn't matter if our moves hit, we just have to hit one, and then it'll get nuked. We're going to use Calm Mind. Just use Calm Mind. Because I think it only has... Yeah, because it's got what? Double Team? Yeah, you're just gonna start with that. It's got Double Team, Calm Mind, Future Sight, and Psychic, I think. So, honestly, a Dark-type Pokemon would completely wall this Gardevoir, but I don't have one of those. At least not one that's trained up. Yeah, that does, like, nothing. So if I stack those Calm Minds... Future Sight... It's not gonna do, like, anything. No, that actually did something. Okay. Let's use Thunderbolt, see how much this does. It's not stab, but it's not resisted either, so this should deal slightly more damage. Okay, did over half. And it's... too stupid. Okay, cool. See? Like, literally, just, you know... When the RNG doesn't mess me up, it actually is a lot better. Delcatty. Hey! I also have a Delcatty! Let's just use Psychic, because we've got 2 Calm Mind stacks, we can just completely obliterate this thing, I'm sure. Yep. And then a Roselia. Oh yeah, no, buddy, you are gonna get stomped. This thing is getting curb stomped. As long as the Future Sight doesn't, like, crit or something. Okay, you know, we're good. Yeah, see, imagine what I'm able to do when the game actually says, okay, the opponent is impeded by the status effect that impedes them. And I actually get to land my attacks. You know, I get to land the 80% accurate attack. I couldn't beat you today, May, but one of these days, I'll catch up to you. Alright, and that's it. Alright, well, I think that's going to be it for this episode, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this content, leave a like, maybe consider subscribing, or leave a comment, or whatever feels good with you. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next episode, where we continue through Victory Road. I'll see you guys then.